Lights, camera, boost.
Oh, I'm trying to fix my hair and she's taking selfies. No. Teamwork makes the dream work. Even when we're here, you still got to make sure you look the best. Oh, no. No, that's good. It looks really nice. Happy days. Well, welcome back to The Archive. I'm Lana Wilkinson.
I'm Rozalia Russian.
And we're here to share episode 2, which actually wasn't in the plan, but I'm excited to share today's episode.
No, I'm excited too. And I feel like we recorded the first episode and we both stepped away. We're like, do you know what? Right. We need to give the people what they want. They are nosy. They want exact details. They want details of our products, which we'll go through. We'll talk about procedures that we had as well, something that you've never publicly spoken about.
I've never spoken about any of that. So I'm not nervous actually, because I feel like we're in a time where you just do what makes you feel good, right?
Absolutely. And then we'll talk about some products that we threw out in the bin that were, I guess, fails. So should we start with how did you get ready this morning?
Well, this morning we had a full glam team, didn't we? I've got to tighten this up. Oh my God, I've forgotten what it's called.
So Lana, this is our 4th take because you are I'm
trying to be something I'm not. Do you know what? I am a basic bitch. I'm like, get me out the door. I don't have time in the morning, like none. All right, so I make sure I'm up by 6:30 and even then I've clocked the alarm like 5 times. Like it's not my journey. In a world I could be like getting up at 9, but that's not my life. So up in the morning, I go to training. I hate every single second of it, but it's so good for my mindset and sets me up for my day.
And have you done any skincare prior to this?
Absolutely not. I roll out of bed. I know you would have probably had like 5 supplements before then. That's not me. I literally do that. Then I go and grab my takeaway coffee, even though I've got a perfectly amazing like coffee machine at home. Like Liam's like, what are you doing? I'll make you a coffee. But I just like the act of it. I don't know why. And obviously just love spending money I don't have. And then I literally am like, okay, get in. And I shower, obviously, because that would be bad. And then I literally have like a 3-step hot mess process. So I use a SkinCeuticals cleanser. And I also use that as a moisturiser too. But before I put my moisturiser on, I have my La Roche-Posay SPF, because if you don't have your SPF, and my gosh, once we get into that, the amount of money I've had to spend from not wearing SPF when I was younger. So that's me. And then I will use my Bondi Boost. It's not the proper wand. I don't use names. I just love it because I can.
The thermal brush.
The thermal brush.
Yes.
I use the thermal brush.
Yes.
I just call it like my wand thing because it just does it quick. I can do my hair in like 6 minutes, which is what I need. Like I used to stand there blow drying it, and that's why I was like, there's so many photos of me on set early days where I was like queen of the bun. I just didn't take care of myself.
Yeah.
And then, and you're going to die when I tell you this, I then usually bring my makeup with me in the car, and then sometimes I do it in the car, not while I'm driving. Like I'm a hot mess. And then by the time I get to work, I've got a full face on. And then sometimes I'm putting the eyeliner on in the office because the office is behind and then there's a mirror and I can do it there. But yeah, that's me. And usually I'm not even dropping kids off. Liam will do that. So I actually have no excuse.
And so what time are we talking about? Is this about 9 a.m.?
Oh, it's about 9 a.m. No, I'm lying. My team's standing here. They know it's like 9:15.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah, I think so too. So I've
well
trained,
done.
I've done my bits.
Yeah.
But yes, no, and I know like we'll probably need half an hour to talk through what you do, but that's me.
Well, my alarm is 6 a.m. every day.
Yeah.
I will get up, I will tongue scrape.
Oh, wow. Yeah, wow. Tongue scrape.
Yeah.
Where do you get a tool like that?
I went to this like woo-woo,
I've used my toothbrush, which is so bad.
No, I went to this like woo-woo health retreat, and the health retreat was awful, but the best thing I got out of it was a tongue scraper. Like they had it at the gift shop. So I tongue scrape. Then I will have celery juice first thing.
Yep. I love celery juice.
Yes.
How good is it?
Celery juice is great.
Yep.
I will have like my 5 to 7 supplements, as you mentioned.
Yep.
By this stage, I don't actually touch my face. I will come downstairs. I'll do like some stretching, some yoga, some journaling.
Oh, and some journaling?
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
Yep. Then I'll have my bone broth.
Yep. We are so different.
Then it's around 6:40.
Yeah.
And I will have some breakfast. Then I will go upstairs, and that's when I will cleanse my face. I love SkinCeuticals. I love Is Clinical as well.
Yeah, they're great too.
They have this honey cleanser that I use in the shower. It is amazing. Then I'll do my 3 different serums, which are all SkinCeuticals or Is Clinical. Love Rationale as well. And then I will pop on my gym clothes, get the kids up, and I'll head to the gym.
Here's an important question. Do you keep the gym clothes on all day?
Okay, this is where you have judged me all the time. And I want to be more Lana, and I do keep my gym clothes on all the time. I know.
Don't you just think it's for like when you're being athleisure-y?
No, I know. It is something that I'm working on, and I'm not going to say it's my New Year's resolution because we're on October. Yeah. So I'm going to say maybe it's my October resolution is to finish off the year out of activewear.
Gym is for gymming. Gym is for gymming. It just is.
Yeah. Yes. But then, for me, I'm kind of like, oh, do you know what? Well, do I spend half an hour getting ready, or do I just get shit done? And I, most of the time, just get shit done.
Well, that's good. At least you're achieving. Yes. I have to I don't know, for me, it's like an identity thing. Yeah. Like I need to have my armor and it's my stuff. Yeah. But go you. But that's why you look the way you do, babe. Yeah. Okay, so you're in activewear, and I think the thing that everybody would want to know is, are you wearing makeup when you're in activewear, or do you wear makeup during the day? Because for me, I feel like I see your skin and then I see you.
I have invested so much time and money into my skin. And the reason why I do that is because I feel like if my skin's good, I feel good, I feel healthy, and it allows me to not wear makeup. So I rarely wear makeup unless I'm working. So when I'm in my activewear, it is just my skincare. Yeah. And then when I do wear makeup, I love, Charlotte Tilbury, the airbrush filter foundation. I love the L'Oreal the L'Oreal concealer. What else do I love? Charlotte Tilbury, just her whole range. I love her
it's so
bronzer.
Good, isn't it?
The Gucci Westman bronzer stick as well. That gives you a really nice highlight.
It's so good.
Yeah.
I need anything that just pulls me up.
Yes. Yep. Also love the Hourglass, the light and shade, the highlighting powder. Yep.
So there's some things that are similar.
We're very
basic.
similar.
You can rattle them off and I can't.
Yeah.
That's all right.
I think we use the same lip liner, good old MAC.
Oak, and then Honey Love. How good's Honey Love?
Love Honey Love.
It's just a go-to, right? I've had that for 15 years or so.
So long. I've just recently been introduced to House Lab, which I didn't know was Lady Gaga.
I got introduced to that when I was in New York about a year ago because it was at Sephora, that main one on Broadway. And I was like, oh my God, I have to have it. And it's it goes on like silk. It's so great.
Yeah. So, I really want to try the foundation and the concealer from House Lab. But I feel though as well, ever since I went on the paleo diet, my skin just went next level. Yeah. That's when the glow from within has really come.
Your gut health is so important.
Yeah. What about you? What are your favourite makeup products?
My favourite makeup products, I use House Labs foundation, but I must admit I've been tried and true. NARS Syracuse is like my go-to. I use Urban Decay eye makeup. I've always used Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk. But it's much more. I think I've had facials maybe 3 in the last 12 months. Wow. Not because I don't want to. I'm just so time poor.
Yes.
And what I'm realizing as I get older is I need to prioritize that more. For me, a lot of my self-care, because my mind is always racing, particularly with the business. It is grown exponentially and it's caused a lot of stress at times, which I'm sure anybody in business or who's sort of doing things can understand. And so for me, my self-care stuff's more for example, once every fortnight I'll get a massage because I find it's a time where I can't be on my phone. My head's literally in a bed. In a hole, literally. And my head's in a hole already, but my head's actually in the hole. And for me, it's that's sort of my detox of life. But I definitely do need to prioritize that more. I know we both see Lily at Beautifully Balanced Skin who does these epic
lymphatic
drainage, which their things are really, particularly in the last 6 months, I'd had a lot of people comment on, oh my God, you've lost weight, what have you done? But I actually, not dissimilar to you, I feel like I was changing my diet quite significantly. So I had a lot of gut problems, which I think being almost 43. What am I saying? Almost 43. I already am 43. Look at that, just holding on for dear life. No, I'm 43. I'll be 44 in February. Oh my God. Anyway, excuse me. See, even my body's giving up on me. But I'll be, I'm perimenopausal. There you go. That's what I'm spitting out. Yeah. So I was just finding I was inflamed all the time. Like there was a photo of us on set and I was just inflamed and I was just like, this is horror. Like I was doing all the same things, like, but I wasn't eating properly, you know. I wasn't having my 3 meals a day. I'm not a big drinker. Like I won't drink during the week usually. So it wasn't necessarily alcohol, but snacking, like you're on set or you're not having your 3 meals a day. Like I found that really just wasn't helping my moods, wasn't helping my body. So now I try and make sure that I'm really, you know, heavy on the protein, making sure that like basically I'm healing myself from the inside out, and then, you know, go and see some good gynecologists that tell you all the things you need to do. So
I'll have to get the list off you.
Yeah, I know I'm a little bit ahead of you, babe. Let's rub that in a little bit more.
What about any products that you've just bought and thrown straight in the bin that didn't meet your expectation?
Actually, concealers. Like for me, I've always been really worried. I feel like I wear my stress on my face.
Yep.
I can't remember the name, sorry. So this is where you would be able to like rattle this off. But
Rhode.
Yeah. Oh, you didn't like Rhode?
Did not like Rhode.
Really?
Yeah. Everyone says like, oh my God, you're going after Hayley. No. I love Hayley. Like love Hayley. And I really wanted to love the products.
Yep.
But I remember a couple of girlfriends bought some Rhode products for me back from overseas when they came back. And the lip, you know, peptide.
Yes.
That obviously went viral.
Yes.
It was so grainy, which I thought it was like an exfoliant, and which she has now later come out and said the products were faulty, that they shouldn't be grainy, and that they're redoing the formulation and everything. So that was my first experience with the lip. And then actually I found that the gloss as well took my lip liner off. Oh. And I've spoken to a few different people about it who say the same thing. And the milk cleanser made me break out.
Oh, okay. So you can't be doing that.
No. So, and I don't know, like maybe this is me being naive, but that's why I really choose skincare that is backed by or led by a dermatologist, really scientific based, and have years and years of research. And look, as I said, I'm not too sure what's going on there and I shouldn't be commenting maybe, but I just found
No, but that's your experience.
Brand, it wasn't great for me.
And it's interesting you say that because I probably have had like moments where I wish I had have done that homework and also be led by like what medically can be done. So, and this might be going off topic in terms of it's not on my face, but obviously as I've got older and we do things that are in the public eye and, you know, whatever photos you've got, you can sort of go, oh, I can make it look like this. I can stand this way. But, you know, you can't edit the photos that are on Google that have been taken by other people, right? You can't be like, I want to fix those spots. Yeah. And I had a situation, it was a few years back where I had gone to see somebody and to have some freckles removed because I grew up in the generation that sat in solariums, which is like horror.
Same.
Like, do not do that. It's the worst thing for your skin. And so I've got a lot of excess freckles. And I went to somebody who I had my moles checked and all of those things, so I did all the right things, but I had a tan on and you're not meant to try and remove that.
Oh, like a fake tan?
Yeah. Even just trying to find the time to not be tan. Yeah. So in hindsight, I should have been a bit more educated in that space. Anyway, cut a long story short, I ended up getting scarred by it. And it's still something I've got to make time to rectify today on my legs. So you'll always notice I've got my Spray Oz tan with my Al Effect makeup covering it up. Because
see, I've never noticed. Isn't it amazing what we think that other people are going to look at is actually something that no one else can see.
Oh, and it is an insecurity because I'm sort of like, I sort of went to kind of rectify something and then the joke was on me because I ended up like almost, well, it's technically like being burnt, I guess. God. So I have to sort of make some, and every winter I'll go, I'm going to fix it this winter, but it's like anything. And I think sometimes too, it's just priorities, right?
I can't believe the doctor treating you though didn't notice.
Well, I think that was the thing. It wasn't a doctor.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. So sometimes it's a difference when you know the things that you know now and the people you would go to. And there was, you know, and I never want to speak badly about anybody because I think if I had, Rudy's for agreeing with me. I think if I had have done my own homework, you know, like, and maybe they were just in a learning situation at that time as well. So you've spoken about your beauty products, but what about your hair? Becky with the good hair. Rosa with the good hair.
I know Becky's jealous at this stage. I need to stop using that joke. But in all seriousness, because I've gone down this whole organic, holistic, woo-woo kind of lifestyle, I've cleaned out my diet, but I've also cleaned out certain ingredients that I use as well on my skin and my hair.
Yep.
Hair was the biggest thing that I switched up. I moved to Bondi Boost, I'm going to say about 6 months ago now, and a big reason why I moved is because of their ingredients. They're all sulfate-free, paraben-free, silicone-free, and they're just so much better for your hair. One of the hero products that I've been using, which I know you're 1 month into.
I'm a Bondi Boost convert. Go on, I won't steal your thunder.
The lock drops.
How good are the lock drops?
They're amazing.
Yeah.
And I have little baby hairs growing from using the lock drops. I use them every single day because it doesn't leave your hair greasy. You know how like some hair serums do?
Or they have like a coating on your hair. I think for me, what I'm excited about is being at that age where I'm perimenopausal, but I'm just finding my hair's just falling out, and like not in chunks or anything, but I just think this is really going to help. And I know it's something like 97. I'm so about when people have percentages, like 97% of people report hair growth in 2 months or something. I'm like, right, well, I'm in 1 month, so hopefully I'll just be like full hair by the time we get down the road of episodes, but it just feels really good. And the dry shampoo is really good as well.
The dry shampoo actually has hair growth factors into it as well.
Tick for me.
Which is tick, because it's scary. I was in the shower 6 months ago with clumps of like hair falling out, and it is scary. And ever since using the lock drops, I genuinely have less hair fall because it locks your hair to the roots. That's like the whole key behind it. And the baby hairs, I feel like if you're having little bits of baby hair growing, well, something's obviously working.
I needed this just after I had kids. So for all the mums out there, we've got you covered.
Absolutely.
So that's probably a nice segue into procedures. So it's 2025. We said we were going to be open with our listeners. What have you had done?
So I've been having anti-wrinkle injections probably since I was about maybe 30, and filler as well. But I look back at photos then and I feel like I look so much older than what I do now. And I think it's about finding what works for you and finding the right doctor that works for you as well. So I see Dr. Larissa Miller at Vista Clinic and I get anti-wrinkle injections. So I get it all in my forehead. I get it in my eye, and that gives you an open eye look.
Right.
I get it in my nose as well. So
I feel like I almost need to start writing this down. So lucky this will be recorded.
Yeah. So she gets me to like squeeze my nose, and then she does it all in my nose. I get it. Where else? She does something around. Oh my God. So she makes me like the funniest faces. She's like, go, ooh, and then so I do that, and then she gets it there. Then I go, she's like, ooh, and then like get there, and then like ew again. And it's like somewhere in my neck. So I'm sitting there going, ooh, ew, like.
Do you find it painful?
No.
I find it excruciating.
No. So I don't find it painful. Then filler I have in my temples.
Yep.
I also have it in my chin because I have a bum chin. So if you look back at old photos.
I've never noticed.
Well, we weren't speaking or friends.
No, we weren't friends. Well, that's what I'm asking. I'm like, I want to know too, because I had no idea.
Yeah. So I have a bum chin. So like there's a line there. So she fills that out. So that's pretty much filler. I've had a bad experience with filler in the past.
Same.
Where I had it in my lips and I ended up with a dog nipple. So, you know, like when you have like the dog nipple like in your
Is that
like,
that
lips.
photo? I think you have shown me that photo.
I then had it dissolved at some like shady place and it was bad. I will pop up a photo and a video. My lips blew up so much, you know, remember like Kris Jenner
that photo, it actually looked like that. I
was
remember
me.
you showing me that photo, and we'd just become friends, and I was like, oh, she's really sharing with me. I think we're on a good path here.
Yes.
But I was also like, oh my God.
Yes. And I was booked to do a makeup job that day as well. So I woke up in the morning. Obviously, my agent was thrilled with me, and I sent a video of me like doing like the lips, like trying to be like a little bit funny, like lighthearted. She was fucking pissed.
Yeah, fair.
I cancelled the whole day on set, and luckily it was around that time of we were in and out of COVID, so I just wore a mask. And I've always been so self-conscious. Not self-conscious. I wouldn't say that's the right word. I've always been so mindful about not sharing, especially with Willow, that I get work work done because
same.
I don't want her thinking that you need to get work done to change the way that you look.
Couldn't agree more.
So I just told them I had an allergic reaction.
Yeah. I have done the same in the past with different things for that exact reason.
Yes.
And I think that's the thing that we want to say as we're talking about these things. You do what makes you feel good, right?
Yes.
And I think it's so funny. I've been such a proponent of that with work. Like, you do what makes you feel good. And there were times where I definitely didn't feel good and I put things off that I probably could have taken care of because I was worried about judgment.
Yeah.
And it's like, just do you, babe. Like,
Absolutely. But that's about it in terms of my face. Like, I've had threading done, which was amazing results. But
Yes.
so painful that I just could not sit through that again.
So that was through here in your eyes, wasn't it?
So I had 4 barbed wires on either side of my face and I was like, whoa, like it was unbelievable. Also had it done in my lips, but it was just so painful and traumatic, and I had to like sleep with a bandage for a while.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so it was amazing results, but just way too painful. I've obviously had a breast job as well, which I'm looking to either get them removed or redone. I'm not too sure. But that's about it.
How did you hide? Did you sleep with that on your face?
Yeah.
And what did Nick say about that?
He actually came home and he's like, he calls me Dal. He's like, Dal, I'm really worried about you. I'm like, oh, what
I
do you
only
mean?
say-
I'm fine.
I only say that because I know him.
Yeah.
And he's not dissimilar to Liam in that way. Like, they're like, we love you as you are. And it's like, I know, but I'm just like doing some fixing things. I'm just correcting.
No, like he's all for me having, you know, a bit of anti-wrinkle injections and everything. And like he's fine with that. But it was at that stage he was like, no, I'm really worried.
Yeah.
Are you okay? Are you taking this too far?
Yeah.
And me and my bandage, I'm like, no, I'm fine. Like looking like the Catwoman. So
Well, you look amazing, babe.
Yes.
So it's all worked out. It's all worked out.
What about you? I know there's something that you've never publicly spoken about.
There is.
Yes.
Well, I'll start with all the things that we mentioned. So I have anti-wrinkle injections, and I go to Dr. Claire McGuinness, who's amazing. And I honestly, we've already decided we've already worked out that I'm the one that just goes, do whatever you want. And I think because I've been in service and I'm always telling people what to do, I really just try and make sure that when I do go to the right people, I let them do their thing. So anti-wrinkle everywhere. I've had filler under my cheekbones, which I've kept. I went and followed that trend of, I'll go and get filler under your eyes.
Yeah.
And that was probably the worst thing I could have done.
When you smiled, did you have those little pockets? Because I had those
Absolutely.
little pockets. It looked awful.
Absolutely. I'll state for the record, I wasn't going to the right people at that time. So luckily Claire came into my life. But certainly I had to have it dissolved, and it just looked horrible. Like, I lost so much elasticity in my skin.
And you look really hollow underneath.
I looked really hollow, and it hurt like hell. So I just will never put filler under my eyes ever again. I had also, from having some of these procedures done, I started to get a little bit of a blinky bill eye. It was a vibe. Like, and I think I want to state as well, I think with what we do for a living, it's not natural to look at yourself as much as we do. And I think if I did something else, maybe I would have left it. And I had actually gone to see a brilliant doctor who does upper and lower bleph surgery called Dr. Benjamin Burt. And I went and saw him 2 or 3 years ago, and then I just freaked out. And then I was away with some friends, and I just thought, you know what? I'm 43 years old. I'm just going to make myself happy. I don't like the way I look. I don't want to sit and be like changing my images, because I think the same thing we just spoke about. We've got girls, and we want to make sure that we're promoting that you don't have to, you know, like change your photos and change who you are. But I also want to feel good, and so I last year ended up getting upper and lower bleph surgery.
And you look amazing.
Thank you. I went in rolling myself, because I was like, I've saved up a little bit of money. I'll just go in. I said, can we just fix the droop? And Dr. Burt was like, you actually need to do upper and lower because of what I've done with the filler.
Wow.
So it was an expensive mistake, you know, but it was like 5 or 6 days recovery. I mean, the stitches.
I remember seeing you. We were heading to an event and you were getting your makeup done.
No, I don't think I told you. I didn't tell you.
Or maybe someone else told me.
God, I love our friends.
So, because I knew Oh my God, how bad's that?
She's jobbed somebody. No, but you know what? I think that's the thing, but why wouldn't I tell you? And that's what I love about where we are now. I'm just owning it.
What is a bleph? Like what does it involve?
So basically, particularly on that left side that I was telling you about, I had a hooded eye. So it's almost like your eye is half closed.
Yeah.
And as I say, when you're doing selfies, you're on camera, I could just see it every time. And I just start picking myself apart.
Yeah.
And so what it does is they cut on your upper eyelid and they sew it together.
Oh my God.
And then at the bottom, they lift it up and then sew it underneath.
So where do they cut it underneath?
So just underneath your eyelid.
Wow. So they cut it and they bring it up.
And they pull it up.
Wow.
Yeah. And I literally the thought of it sounded horrific, but the surgery was done in like an hour and a half.
Were you awake?
No.
I was I know some people do it in the chair and I'm like,
no chair. So literally hour and a half was out and I had all stitches on the side of my eyes. And
were you swollen?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I'll share a photo because I feel like people, I've got to own it. If you're going to share your photo, I'll share my photo.
Yeah.
I mean, for me personally now, I would say if you don't like what you see and you can change it, do it. Like if that's what makes you feel good. And I did feel good. I was almost sorry I didn't do it when I'd first gone and had the consultation. And I am a bit like that. I'm a bit nervous about doing those things. But it's like for a few days of being uncomfortable and some bruising, I felt better, I looked better. And, you know, there's other things that I want to do. Like, you know, you were saying about your boob job. Like I've had 2 consultations with the same doctor who's amazing. And I think I'm a bit scared.
Yeah.
But then you're saying you want to redo it. So like, have you had a bad experience? Because they look good. I think they look great.
Well, I think you're being polite.
No.
No. So when I first got them done, I was super happy with them. And when you first get them, obviously they're so swollen and they keep on saying to you they're going to be high and swollen and then they'll eventually drop. And I remember at the time there was someone, I wouldn't even say she's in our friendship circle, but there was someone who was sending photos of my boobs around making fun of them.
Oh my God, that's horrific.
If you're watching, we're obviously going to bleep that part out.
So I knew you were going to do it.
Yeah, we're going to bleep that out. We told you we were going to come with the goss. So
I can honestly say
she said it to you.
She didn't say it to me. No, I don't think I was friendly enough. Not about your boobs.
Yes, she said other stuff.
Maybe.
So, but anyway, so fast forward all these years later and they still haven't dropped. They're still super high. And I was talking to a couple of girlfriends who have had them done as well by the same surgeon and they're like, they're not going to drop now. You need to go back and get them redone because either the implant's too small or your skin's just too tight. They're just not going to drop. So I think I need to go maybe a little bit bigger and have it go, I don't know, I can't even remember if it was under or over the muscle, but they're just not going to settle down. And I don't like that, you know, that super round fake look.
Yeah, right.
Some people love it. For me, it's something that, I wanted to have
I think
redone.
For me, and this was the feedback I got from the surgeon who was brilliant, was that I don't want to look bigger. Not in I don't mean where it's like weight-wise, but I don't want it to be where the first thing you see is my boobs.
Yeah.
I don't want that because I've already got like quite this, it's there. It's just from having children. It's just sort of sitting just not where we would want it to
And that's
be.
what I said to my surgeon as well. I said, I still want to be able to wear all the same clothing that I still wear. I don't want to go up a size. So I did give him a hard assignment. So it's just I wanted, when I was in bathers, like just to have a little something.
Yeah.
So, that's something that I'm going to look at redoing.
Well, I think you look great.
Oh. So I guess as we're being honest and transparent, is this something that you do for yourself or for other people?
Absolutely for myself, but in terms of some of the pressure, it felt like comparison is the thief of joy. And I think in our industry, that's what we do. We look at, I want to look like that. I want to be like that. And
all the younger generation.
Yeah. But I think there's a responsibility where we're at now to own who we are and own the things that maybe we're not so proud of that we did. Like sometimes, you know, particularly after I had Elle, I didn't feel good about myself for a good year. So it was my second child and I was right back into work. Like 4 weeks later, I was in fittings, like lactating and breastfeeding, like crazy stuff that just puts unnecessary pressure when you've got models like stripping off and they're 5-10 years younger than you. Like, that plays with your mindset. And for me, sometimes, I would do things I wasn't proud of. Like I wouldn't eat during the day, because I'd be trying to lose weight. And that's not the way, you know what I mean? And I think at times then I'd be like, my skin looks a bit like disheveled, or I've got rosacea because I haven't been getting facials or looking after myself. And I go, I'll just use Facetune and fix it up. Like, I don't ever want my daughters or our children to be thinking they need to change what they look like and who they are. And I'm not talking about, we're all guilty of it, especially us Smurf girls, where we get anyone who's taking our photo, it's like, no, get lower, get lower, get lower.
Absolutely, get
I
lower,
need to look
you
like,
stretch.
I need to look like Jack on that beanstalk, baby, get down.
Yes.
Long legs for days when I'm like 5 foot nothing.
Yes.
So that's fine, but I just don't want to be somebody that is promoting that you need to change who you are, because unfortunately, especially being behind the camera a lot and being on set with people and then seeing the airbrush finished product, like there are consequences for that.
Do you still airbrush?
Not anymore, no. Yeah. I feel like that's only come though, from being honest, in the last sort of 2 years where I've really looked after myself. And even though it sounds like I don't prioritize self-care, like, even with diet and things like that, like I like who I am now. It's unfortunate that it's taken to get into my 40s. Everyone said that. Your 40s will be your best era. Yeah. But I like who I am now. And that's not cool to say probably, but I also just feel better.
Yeah.
What about you?
Do I still airbrush?
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Do you? I don't think you need to though.
No, I think I still do, especially maybe if I'm, at an event like all the races and you have had your hair and makeup done and I'm on my period, I've had a hormonal breakout, and my poor makeup artist, Chantel Baker, everything looks amazing, but then my skin, there's a few spots. I will airbrush them out because I want her to have the best photo as well.
Oh, look, if I'm being completely honest.
Here we go.
I'm known for a bit of it. The European just comes out of me and I get that shine.
Oh, yeah, the shine.
And so same thing. Yes, I'm guilty for a bit of smoothing. Yes. Definitely.
The funniest was a few months ago, I remember I uploaded this photo of me on the beach and there I am in my bathers. And I had airbrushed a bit of my face.
Yeah.
And I was so concentrated on my face that I didn't see my stomach was all wrinkly and just after
you've
having
had two kids.
Yeah, exactly. And so anyway, someone's sent me the most nastiest DM oh my God, gross, your stomach. And I'm like, oh my God, I was so focused on my face, I didn't do my stomach.
No, but also fuck off. What are you doing? Are you in your bathers on a beach?
True.
Why? And the worst bit about it, was it a mum? Because I'm finding it's other women. Why?
I know. Now it was probably after that
you
photo.
You get in your bathers, bitch.
No,
that is terrible.
I know. Now
see,
whatever.
This is where it's it comes out. Because I also think I've been at the front, at the back, at the side, right? Yeah. And so I have, I think, quite a all-rounded view on what people trolling can do and the pressures that it places on people.
Yeah.
And also when things are just lies and what it does to you internally and to your mindset. So you know what? You wear those bathers, you get that skin out. You've born 2 beautiful children. What did she do today? She's not winning, so don't worry about her.
I know, that's your famous quote. Yeah. Are you winning today? Yeah. What about, to finish up, what do you say to your girls about beauty, or what do you try and teach them?
Well, for one, we don't use the word fat in our house, because I'm really conscious again from being on sets with young girls, and I'm really, even when I wasn't a parent, I was like the mum when the girl would come in and she was 16 and modelling and stuff. So I'm very much just own who you are. Beauty's on the inside.
Yep.
And you're beautiful, you're great. How you treat people is the legacy that you're going to leave. If somebody says something bad to you, happy people, don't hurt people. Maybe look at what might be going on with them. Why is someone saying those things? Why is somebody treating you like that? And I think I just want them to like be confident with who they are. And I think self-esteem has to come from within. Like, we can't protect them from everything, but I want to be able to protect them in a way where they know what's right and wrong and make the decision for themselves. Like, I'm not always going to be there to say, don't do this as they get older. So I just don't want them to feel those pressures. And I think for me, that's something, particularly in the last few years as Ava has got older, like even talking about the surgery today and things like that's a big deal. And I'll own that with her, but I'll be like, I'm in my 40s and I wanted to make myself feel good. And I don't want to be sitting there face tuning and smoothing under my eyes because I don't look good. I work hard. I don't want to be apologetic for it. And I feel like at least we're in a time where we can just own that, you know. It's 2025. You want to get your nose done, get your nose done. You want to get, you know, your boobs done, get your boobs done. Like, just be you. You know, I certainly wouldn't be promoting that they do that anytime soon. Yeah. I think they're beautiful. So what about you?
I'm the same. We don't use the word fat in our house as well. It's something that I don't want Willow to be fixated on. No. The same growing up, doing ballet, you know, there was distorted eating and it's something that I just don't want her to be I guess like conscious of. Yeah. So when I say that I exercise or eat healthy, it's all for the way that I feel.
Exactly.
It's not to look a certain way to fit into a certain clothing size. Yeah. It's more so, we exercise because we want to feel good. Yeah. And how good do you feel after going for a run? Yeah. So I'm very big on using words like that. I'm also so mindful not to always comment on her looks. Yeah. And
that's luckily, been a big one as they've got older, don't you think?
I know.
Especially with like tweens and like, I need all these things. I'm like, you don't need any of that. But put your SPF on. Put your SPF on.
Absolutely. I mean, I'm constantly like, oh my God, Willow, you're so pretty, or you're so beautiful, you're gorgeous. Like I do pump her up like that. But I'm also so big on saying, Willow, you are so smart. And luckily she is, because she's got Nick's brain.
She's we've sat down chatting before. She's so smart.
She's so smart. She asked me to help her with her math homework and I'm like, after she asked me a few times, and after that she was like,
sometimes
I'll wait for Dad.
Sometimes I'm sitting there and go, no, it's all right. Ava's the same. It's like, oh no, that's okay. And it's funny. Sometimes I've got the patience of a saint when I think about all the styling clients, but then when it comes to like math homework, I'm like, oh no. Dad can help you with that.
No, but I genuinely don't know. Yeah. I generally do not know about, like, she's like fractions and decimals, and I'm like, best to ask for wait for Dad. But so I'm always like, Willow, you are so smart. You're so smart. You're so kind. You have so much empathy, and really focusing on who she is as a person, just outside of how she looks.
I say that to my girls before they go to school every morning. I'm like, be kind to people and remember that your words count. Yeah. Because you think about when you were younger, the things that because it's like when you were saying about disordered eating, I had those experiences, particularly in my teens, where, you know, I'd had this standard that you need to look a certain way. And I think that that's just something that I want to eradicate from our house completely. It's like who you are is most important, and how you treat people is the currency that you leave about yourself, you know.
So Lana, it's been a real pleasure, I guess, to let things off our chest and to be transparent.
And to learn things as well. Like, I didn't know about all of those things, you know. I'm literally like, I need to step up my game. But I also, and I think we really want to highlight this, like, they're just things that we've done to make ourselves feel confident. And as you can see, I clearly agonised a lot of the time about those decisions, and probably more because I'm worried about what other people think. And I think for us, you know, they're just things that we want to do for our self-esteem. But, you know, you need to seek professional guidance and advice from people. These are just things that we wanted to share, and I feel like a little load off. What about you?
I know, same. So I guess if you guys have any more questions for us, make sure that you can slide into our DMs or leave a comment, and we'll see you next time.
Can't wait to have you on the archive.